Hypothesis testing, one of the most important concepts for any data scientist. Look at some of these statements and try to understand if there is anything strange in these statements or not. Only 8 women are selected at random from a jury poll of 50 people from a city with 51% females. What about this? 2 sweepstake winners found to be related to a certain employee of that coffee chain. And in a 2-year period, 2 of the chemical plant workers developed brain cancer. What about this mathematical concept for a pharmaceutical company that is working on developing a medicine? They found out that the average adult has 8.5 days of the cold symptoms. They have taken a sample size of 250, and out of that they found out that the average adult with this taking this medicine has the symptoms has decreased by 1.2 days, that is up to 7.3 days. So this is this correct? Is this enough for that medical company to do the testing? We will come to know more. All the 3 cases that we see, isn't we need to understand that isn't it not somewhat strange? From the statements that we have seen above, does not a question ring in your mind that is the lack of women in the jury group a likely outcome? Is it by chance? Was the coffee chairs contest really fair? How can 2 people win from the same family? And should the chemical plant employees be concerned about their health because of 2 people are suffering from brain cancer in the sample? So as a statistician, these questions, when you read a statement that has numbers and samples, should ring your bell. And here comes the power of hypothesis testing, where we look into how we can play around with these situations and think like a statistician. So we have to understand and make an assumption about the population. Is it a fair population? We need to establish a threshold for rejecting that particular assumption. We need to collect random samples from population to make sure that whatever statement we are giving is accurate, and we have to measure these samples. Now, hypothesis testing seems to be a very complicated topic, but some of the requirements for knowing and going towards this hypothesis testing is you need to have a good understanding about statistical terms like means, proportions, and standard deviations. Then you need to have a great understanding about normal distribution and z-score. Then you need to understand about the empirical rule that 68% lies between minus 1 to 1 plus 1 standard deviation. More about sampling and sample size. What is the correct sample size to ascertain your hypothesis testing? Is it having any weightage? And confidence interval, 95% confidence interval, 99% confidence interval. We are recording videos for this particular thing, but if you go to our website decodingdatascience.com, the details will be mentioned of all the statistical topics that are there in details. So let me just open Decoding Data Science for So these concepts are very important for us to understand as a statistician, how we can take a statement, break it down by step-by-step methodology, be it business, be it game, be it research, be anything that does with numbers. So all the concepts that we listed down here are available in this particular area. If you can see, basic statistics, all the things that are there, statistical tests in details, for you to understand how you can go ahead and understand about hypothesis testing. In the next video, we'll go through step-by-step method, how to take a problem, and understand whether it is correct to tell that statement with how much percent confidence. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.